Daniel 7, verse 20. Revisited. For those of you sensitive types who want to accuse me of fat-shaming someone, Donald Trump, I don't care about political correctness. Daniel 7, verse 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth, that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Find the video link in the description section of a former video that I uploaded on YouTube over a year ago, and watch it if you want more background information about the information covered in today's video. That video's thumbnail image has to do with George Bush's father's funeral. The funeral of George Herbert Walker Bush Sr. George Herbert Walker Bush's funeral took place on December 5, 2018, at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. Observe how Trump was seated next to Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and Jimmy Carter at the funeral. Let's go to the Blue Letter Bible website and study the meanings and pronunciations of some words in Aramaic.
I have Daniel 7, verse 20 in front of me, and I'm going to scroll down the web page until I find the word stout. There's the word. Let's listen to the Aramaic pronunciation of the word.
Strong's H, 7229. Rav. Rav.
Now let's read some meanings of the word Rav. Strong's definitions. Aramaic corresponding to Strong's H7227, captain, chief, great, lord, master, stout. Outline of biblical usage. As an adjective, meaning great. Great, figuratively of power. As a noun, captain, chief. Let's read some of the Brown Drivers-Briggs lexicon. 1. Great, literally of image. 2. Figurative, of power, influence. 3. As noun, captain, chief. I'm going to scroll up the web page back to this section, the King James Version translation count. And as you can see, there are different meanings of the word Rav in Aramaic. Great, master, stout, chief, captain, and lord. So how do I know that Daniel 7:20, in that particular verse, the word Rav in Aramaic is alluding to the physical attribute stout, and not mental characteristics like boastful or proud or more master or more great? Well, I'm going to click on the word great just as an example, and what Blue Letter Bible will do is automatically generate different biblical passages with the Aramaic word Rav in them that have to do only with the word great. So here you can see Ezra 4:10, and the rest of the nations whom the great and noble Asnapar, not the stout and noble Asnapar, the great and noble Asnapar. Here's another passage from the book of Ezra, and you can even see Daniel 2:31 and Daniel 2:35. I'm going to read Daniel 2:31. Thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. So not a stout image, a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. I'm going to go back to this page again and click on another word. Let's click on the word Lord. So the Blue Letter Bible is going to auto-generate passages that have the Aramaic word Rav in them that only have to do with the word Lord. and not stout or great. Daniel 5 verse 1, Belshazzar, the king, made a great feast to 1,000 of his lords and drank wine before the 1,000. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time with the word stout. And as you can see, the only passage from the Bible, that Blue Letter Bible, the algorithms automatically generate is Daniel 7 verse 20, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Now if we go to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the online dictionary, we can read the definition of the word stout. Bulky in body, fat, broad in proportion to length. A fat person. So clearly the son of perdition is stocky, his physical appearance is stocky or overweight or obese. I want to address another word here, fellows. So I'm going to click on the tools function again and scroll down the web page until I find the word fellows. Let's listen to the pronunciation of the word in Aramaic.
Strong's H2273. Chavra. Chavra.
Havra, havra. And let's read the meanings behind the word havra. An associate, other, Strong's definitions. Outline of biblical usage, I'm going to click on that. Associate, fellow, companion. So Daniel 7:20 is alluding to the fact that the son of perdition is a heavy-set man. His look is more obese in appearance than his fellows, and his fellows in this context being former American presidents like Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Jimmy Carter, and so on. And that's all I wanted to share with you all today. Have a blessed week ahead in the mighty name of Yahweh Elohim, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Amen.